So, how do we switch? So we're currently testing Prism Live Studio, and I forgot to set up the switch button. Let's do that right now here. I actually hotkeys. Switch scenes. Where do we have switch to scene one? Okay, switch to scene. Okay, that should work, and it's not working. Ha! There's no confirming. Okay, okay. Oh, there's a button. Well, that's quite interesting. So I'm currently testing out Prism Live Studio, and apparently it's way better than the OBS. And I really like OBS. I actually have like dealt with it for a couple of times. And what's this apply now? Okay, the apply now button we still need to hotkey. Let's do that right now. I actually maybe can show you. Yeah, so let's do that together so you know what's up. Yeah, actually go there and apply. So you actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, and I move this over here and Inception. So we're going to hotkeys and we're trying to figure out the apply now button. I'm not 100% sure. It's my first time actually using this thing, and I kind of want to test it. So if you're in the chat, please hit the comment something, and yeah. So we actually there we go. Stream starting. Apply now. Where's the apply now? I want to have that on enter. It's really hard to basically start streaming, stop streaming, mute, unmute, disable, transition. Let's test this if I can do enter and if it will do that. And if I hit enter, yeah, it worked. Hell yeah. And yeah, it seems like we have somebody watching. So thanks for watching. Yeah, we're testing currently Prism Live. It's similar to OBS. I think it's the same thing, but I'm not 100% sure. So Jelly Duck, I actually can see the chat now. Yeah, let me actually switch it back. This is actually really cool so far. Yeah, I actually want to do the chat bigger. By the way, Jelly Duck, I like that you're still doing the same thing. How are the beats currently? I saw you doing some beats and you do some gaming content, and I'm adjusting right now the live stream. Yeah, also, now the chat is really big, so we can have here a conversation. Yeah, I have actually now a transmission transmission device coming where I can transmission like video, and that will be very exciting. So I basically will be able to live stream and transmit the video to my PC for a couple hundred of feeds. That was like basically my birthday gift. And it's coming today. I hope I will hear the guy knocking on the door, but I'm not 100% sure if that actually will happen. So Jelly Duck, what do you think I should add to this live stream? I feel like right now I actually will show you how it will look. So this is how it looks. Did you see what's going on? This is how it looks, and it's pretty cool so far. Looks very clean, very similar to OBS. And I'm currently streaming to Twitch and YouTube. I actually have to check if I'm actually streaming to Twitch. Because I have never streamed to Twitch, and this is now my first time actually streaming on Twitch. And log in, and let's hope this works. Oh God, now I have to confirm my email. Obviously, I hate that I have to copy and paste those. There we go. Copy and paste. Did it work? And it did work. And can I see my Twitch stream live? That is the question. My channel. I hope they don't show my stream key. Oh, I'm streaming. It's wild and crazy. Oh, I'm streaming. It's wild and crazy. Yeah, there we go. I'm streaming. It's wild and crazy. Okay, let's turn off the audio. It's wild and crazy. Mute site. Yep, that works. Like so far, I'm really happy with the software. It even allows you to do thumbnails for YouTube, what is really banger. Because like on YouTube, it takes a long time to make thumbnails. Obviously, Prism Live is just allowing you to basically. Let me go back to this. Yep, it just allows you to take a photo, but it's not like, hey, let's put text onto the photo. What is kind of needed for YouTube if you go live? Whoa, we even got GIFs here. Let's go. Oh, nice. So you have Twitch affiliate. So you're making the big bucks now, I guess. Yeah. I'm very excited for my package, by the way. Let me show you what I bought. It is actually my birthday gift, and it is called the ASON Amazon. Let's go on Amazon. Let's pull it right up, and very curious. I have my camera set up really weird right now, so so this camera is basically in front of my screen, my second screen, so it's kind of tough to show. Oh, it's arriving today, and here we go. I can show it to you now. So, and I think free was the thing. Let's see if that worked. Yep, it worked. So this is the thing that I have. It's basically a transmitter that will transmit video from my cameras to whatever device for live streaming. It's basically is upgrading my whole setup, and I'm really stoked about it. I will use that for like vetting, videography, and a couple other things. No, yeah, yesterday was my birthday, so I thought about doing this stream right now, yesterday, and obviously that didn't work. How's the audio? Is the audio working? Because like first time trying this combination, we're currently, yeah, basically just experimenting. And Charles is here. I don't know if you remember this cat, but he is like an OG. If you remember, he was back in the day there with us. Oh no! Yeah. Oh, the camera is loose. Charles, say hi. He's right there. There he is. He's a cutie patootie. But yeah, let's set that up again before I lose the camera. Happy early birthday, Dan. Oh gosh, yeah, this is another new thing. Like the whole setup here is like a little bit iffy. I also have to edit a podcast. That's the thing I should do right now, to be honest. I could even do it on stream. Should I edit a podcast on stream if it is ready? Come on. Yeah. Yeah, people are coming in and out. So how do you have a saying about the GIFs that you have, or you have just random GIFs on my Twitch? I'm very curious about that. And also, I want to move the chat. I think, yeah, the chat I should be on the left side because like everything is mirrored here. There we go. And yeah, there we go. Oh no, that's not a good idea. Yeah, well, it is how it is. Let's let it there. Okay. So Jelly Dog, what you gaming? Because I'm currently thinking about doing a stream tomorrow about the new Call of Duty, and apparently there's like an update, and I maybe have a collab going on with a videographer out of my town, and yeah, it's kind of a thing I maybe want to do, but I'm not 100% chance. Oh, it's random emotes. There's okay, that's fair enough. I'm not yet that bougie for some custom emotes and stuff like that. I'm happy actually that I have this chat here right now because nope, other side, right here, right there, because do you review action cameras? Kinda. I have what is it? The Insta360 Go. No, yeah, the Insta360 X2. That's actually my favorite 360 camera right now. It's an action camera. They came out with a new one. I do not like the new one because the new one is kind of the same thing, just like with one upgrade, and it's basically like, oh, now you can do a time lapse of 8K, what is pretty decent, but it's also not like that good. Then also the new GoPro came out. I think it's GoPro 11. Also not that interested right now into it because like I think it's like $499 or something like that, and it doesn't really have major upgrades. It's just like the 10 or the 9. Yeah, like there's way too many GoPros right now out there, and they're all having the same issues with like being reliable and basically like, oh, you cannot attach microphones, only the GoPro ones. So they are like very particular and they don't run stable. So I don't trust GoPros anymore. So I was like, after I bought the GoPro Hero 7, that was my last GoPro. I already had like 5 of them, and since then I'm like, nah, I'm good on the GoPros. But yeah, let's actually check out the GoPro and go and review that GoPro Hero 11. So let's go onto the side. Let's see how that looks. Oh, yep, there it is. So here's the whole bundle. $450. What is a good price if you actually buy like the whole thing here? You know what I'm? Charles, what's wrong? You're talking to me? Yeah, the cat is here talking to me. That's how we like it. But yeah, it's a good price for the newest of the newest. But I think it's called the DJI Osmo Action Freeze out. And that though does the same thing and is pretty good. And it runs stable. You want pets? You want to be my buddy? You want to be on stream? Come. You want to be on stream? Come. Charlie, you get the chair. Come up there. Sit there and hang out with us. So Charles is here. I'll roll him in. We're streaming together now. He's my boy, actually. He good boy. So there, also with the shirt, you know, like yeah, Cap Nation, you know what's up. Yeah, but yeah, GoPro Hero 11. I'm like, that's way too many numbers. They should have renamed it. You know, like what is the next 27? You know, like yeah, after like 4, I'm already like tired of the numbers, and there's not much way different. Yeah, it has now the cloud service that is kind of cool. Like you can upload to the cloud immediately, and they have like a different battery system. But now they have issues with overheating, and I'm just like, yeah, they're a technology company that is super good, but also like the software side is so bad because like, yeah, I don't know why they have so many issues. That's actually a really good question because like technically they shouldn't have any. Yeah. Have you treated your cat? Yeah, actually we have like now 3 cats. We got Fina, we got Willie Wilhelmsen, and Charlie Pruali. Yeah, that's all cats. I'm not aware that GoPro. Do you have the? Yeah, the DJI Osmo Action is pretty good, but like even if you have like the first edition of like the Osmo, it's really good. And if you have a GoPro Hero 5, they are also really good. So it just doesn't really make real sense to upgrade. Like now everything is super stable with like those GoPros and action cams, and it's nearly too stable to be honest. Yeah, because like it's kind of cool when you're like mountain biking and you're like riding down the hill and you see all like the shake going on. That gives you like that action feeling, and now everything is super stabilized and like, yep, we're going down the hill. It doesn't look too fast anymore because it's not shaking. So it's like, you know what I mean? So right now I don't really see a reason to upgrade, especially after I have the X2 already. You know, so I'm good on my action cams. Yeah. The only thing where I'm like currently like am interested is like drones. They're really affordable right now, but because I do like videography, I need to have the drone license, and that is like the real deal. Like if I have my drone license, I can charge for it, but even then, you have to have all those regulations here in the US, and then it's maybe better to just hire somebody and let them be like in the weeds if something goes wrong. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's like a weird thing, but yeah, it seems like everybody that I know who does like videography and has a drone is not licensed, and I'm like, that ain't cool, you know? But yeah, also like you have to become like a full-fledged pilot if you want to do a drone license here, what is kind of crazy because like the test is super hard and yeah, it doesn't really make sense. What, Charlie? Oh, he's licking me. He good boy. I don't know. Like, what do you like more for streaming, Jelly Duck? You like Twitch or YouTube? Because like right now, I'm like pretty hype about that. I have the chat on this Prism Live. I maybe even want to experiment. Let's see what they have here too. What we can add on to it. Let's switch to this so it doesn't get too confusing. And I go into what else? They have like face filters too, which is pretty dope. Like Prism Live is like one of the things where I'm like, it's probably not as good as OBS, but apparently it is very, very, very good. So we have filters, effect filters, scroll, sharpen, LUTs. Yeah, well, that's the same. Oh, another thing that I want to do. Like, let's do that. Actually, I can now draw on the cat. Let's see if that works. How I imagine it. I'm circling the cat right now, and look, boop. That's the new highlight. So I actually can draw, and it's really fun. I forgot. Oh yeah, I can undo it, but it stays there. What is this? Yeah. Obviously, I'm not that good. Can I do live drawing? Yeah, no. I want to have the live drawing. How does that work? Height? No. Select shapes. Error. I can make errors. Look at that. This is a cat. Whoa. Twitch is where you can stream for your video games, and YouTube you can do podcasts or just chatting on stream. Yeah. I'm just like currently. Oh, let's write something. Cat. This is lovely how I write. Yeah. I actually have to check once in a while if my package is coming. I'm trying to hear somebody knocking on the door. I'm not even sure if that will work. Maybe I even hear somebody. I will be right back. And stream is dead. Oh, Charlie, you're not hanging out anymore with me? Oh, obviously the drawing is not anymore needed. Let's delete that and yeah. But here we are. I have actually like two podcasts right now, Create Before Consume, and how do I do that the best? No, yeah, this is the way. Yep. I have actually currently right now two podcasts, and yeah, basically there I interview like people who are creators, and if they are like creating TikToks or whatever, I basically just like review them and say, oh, what's your story, what their tips are, whatever, and yeah, that is like Create Before Consume. The other podcast is the Infinite Creative Podcast, and that's actually what I have to edit right now, kind of sorta. I maybe do that while we're waiting for my package that should arrive today. But who knows if it will arrive? Because like it requires a signature, and if you know and you live in America, you know they just don't deliver it, and they're just like dropping it off at the office and be like, yeah, pick it up. We couldn't deliver it. That's basically what happens. And I do kind of hate that. But maybe I get lucky and I hear them knocking and we'll run over there and be like, ooh, unpacking on stream. But we will see. So if you're new on this stream, ask me anything and we can talk about it. If not, yeah, we're just editing on stream my podcast with Sean in it and me talking about AI actually, because we used Midjourney on that podcast and it was pretty cool. I don't know if you have tried Midjourney, Jelly Duck, because like Midjourney is like the thing. It's free, and you can just type in stuff, and it animates you a picture that is like AI generated, and the quality can be really, really good depending on how well you describe it. Don't you have a Discord community? I'm a beginner with Discord, so I was like trying to make a Discord server and whatever, but that didn't really work out that well. So I kind of made the Discord, but yeah, it didn't really work that well. Funny enough, though, Midjourney, the AI editing software, oh no, not AI editing software, it is an AI imaging software. They use Discord too, what is really weird. So you basically type into a Discord journal. It is like a program that runs on a Discord server apparently, and you type something in, and it will generate a picture for you, and the picture will be great. Like it's like whatever you type in, it will any style, whatever you can imagine. You describe your image in your head, and it basically generates an AI picture for you. I maybe can pull it up actually. Let's do some Midjourney stuff. Somebody won an art competition with that. Midjourney, and they did not know what Midjourney was, and he basically won a whole art competition with an AI thing. So I actually share now the screen. So this is what it is, and this is the artwork that it does. It's phenomenal. It's actually crazy good. Like all those things, somebody typed something in, and like, yep, this is what the AI puts out there, and you can describe anything and everything. It's bunkers. And so if you're into freelance work and you do like graphics and stuff, this is really scary because you kind of can lose your job. And yeah, you basically get replaced by AI, where somebody says, oh, AI cannot be creative, but obviously look at that, it's like super creative, what is very, very scary. Because like whatever you can imagine, you describe, and the AI just makes it. And if you don't like the style how it makes it, you just change the style. What is then like, oh yeah, I don't like this art style, let's do it in this style, and it will just put out something really, really fast. It takes the AI like 30 seconds or to a minute, somewhere around there, and the stuff is like phenomenal. Yeah. It is wild. I will actually pull it up. Pull up Midjourney. Midjourney AI Discord AI. I never saw actually a company run their software over Discord. Think about that. Like, yeah, you go on midjourney.com. This is actually how it looks. Really sketchy. I signed up for it for our podcast, because we have that Infinite Creative podcast, and we tested like that AI software Midjourney, and we're like, we talk a lot about AI. Let's dive into it. I'm like, what? It's a Discord server. I have to sign up with a Discord server. Yeah. So joined. Yeah. Let's sign in. I yeah, sign in with Discord, and this is. Oh, wait a second. I don't want to do that right now. I do it like here. Email. I'm just typing in quickly like the Discord name and whatever. And then I will share the screen again. Let's change the screen first so you guys see something way more interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to get in. Yeah, now I have like not the access to my Discord because like I forgot my password and I don't want to reset it right now. But basically, it's really easy. You just type in imagine what is you make the AI imagine whatever you want it to imagine, and you just say like a cat, anime style, cute, and it puts out that image what you just described in like 1 minute out there, and it will look like a cat, it will be cute, and you're like, damn. And if you actually write a whole page as a descriptive, like young cat, brown, whatever, and so you can describe it as good as possible, and that AI just puts out what you just described. And sometimes the description is not like that good, but overall it is like yeah, very good. I actually can show you guys like this one here. Yeah, yeah. So this is me doing the podcast with Sean here, and welcome. Prompt versus where
That I
is it?
upscale.
So we had like a couple commands. So this is Sean. Hi, Sean, and that's me. And the description for the AI
So it's funny how it
was like, hey, a cuttlefish with a mustache and a monocle. Obviously, it didn't really work out that well, but yeah. But the female, when we said like a beautiful girl, this is like the second attempt, like real, natural looking, beautiful young woman. This is what the AI put out there. And I'm like, God damn, that is really like attractive, like female, basically. And I'm like, holy moly. Yeah. And that's all AI generated. And it looks like somebody drew that. What is kind of crazy, if you ask me, but. Yeah, as you can see, like with each attempt, it got like very different. So you can redefine it, upscale it, and do certain things on it. And on the podcast, we basically like talked a little bit about how to use AI and Midjourney and all that stuff. What is actually, is this the chat? Yeah, this is the chat. You actually did this? Yeah. Yeah, we did that, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, look at that. So this is what the results he had, like with his Midjourney. So you can actually pay for it, and then you get like unlimited edits of your photos, or however you want, or generations of your photos. So the free version, you get like 4 photos or 4, yeah, I think it's 4 photos a month, and then, or 4 attempts per month. I actually used way more, so I'm not 100% sure if it's actually 4. I don't know where I got that number from. But yeah, basically, yeah, like you can see, you get like, oh, I like this version better, and you can pick and choose, and it will make each version better and better and better. If you're like, yeah, AI is actually quite interesting. Let's see if I is this the podcast that I actually wanted to do, because we use Riverside. Yeah, I think this is now the download. Download. Is that actually the right version? It should be. Midjourney. Jeez. So, Sean, just in case if you watch my stream, I accidentally saw that you used our account for Midjourney. So this is Midjourney, how it looks like. Basically, that's the AI thing where you can type in anything. And so this is like what people put in there. They are describing, for example, an pretty girl aged between 23 and 27, levitating the moon in her right hand, right palm. The only thing that the AI has problems with is basically like numbers. Like if you say like 11 or something like that, it has problems counting. But it has no problem to animate like something like that. A red samurai armored cat. Like, that's pretty cool. Type in the chat down below what we should put in there, and we put some stuff in there. Yeah, this is an unclaimed account. Yeah. Let's see what everybody's saying. Wait, I have to join the beta? Yeah, you have to join the beta. Jelly Duck, say something I should type in there. I could do prompt. No, it's this one. And now imagine. That's the prompt. And it's your final chance. I think, we actually do a Jelly Duck 100. And let's see what comes out if I type that in. let's. Yeah. So. Oh no! I accidentally. Cat Japanese culture. Oh no! I just typed in free accidentally, because I use my number pad to switch scenes. But let's do it again. So you do the dash and then imagine. You see how it's like the percentage goes up with whatever it's imagining when you type in free. I'm like, what would you imagine if somebody types in free? Obviously the number free, but as art. Also, now I'm like kind of wondering, like, yeah, no, like the number should be somewhere in there if you type in free, because like, why is it imagining now the color theme? Doesn't know that people like this color theme, and that is the reason why it does the colors. So now I'm like kind of like, but we do jelly, and then we're doing duck 100 stream. Oh, the AC is dying. So there we go. What other words? Yeah, let's see what happens if we type that in. Actually, check this out. What somebody just typed in. This is like Hurricane Destroyed City, resolution Unreal Engine 8K sunset. Holy moly, this slaps. Like, boy, this is like too good. And that's AI generated. This is like bunkers. Hey, Jelly Duck, look at that. This is you. There we go. We got here Jelly Duck. It's getting better or worse, I guess. Some things break it, like, oh, it cannot imagine certain things. But yeah, this is like Jelly Duck 100 streamer. I think it does not know. Or maybe. I mean, this is. Wait a second. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? That's the only thing I don't like. Well, look at that. It's getting better and better here. This kind of looks. This is definitely a duck, but this is a jelly duck, 100%. What this is, I don't know. Wait, I have to. Why did you say cow? Yeah. I like anime. Let's do some Midjourney anime stuff. I should have dash imagine. It's also kind of funny because everybody has like the same things they like. Apparently, it's all like cyberpunk and futuristic, orange and teal. It seems like just a certain type of people likes to experiment with that AI stuff. Yeah, so everything kind of looks the same way. I would be really interested what it would look like if like somebody who is not into this genre would get creative and is like basically typing in whatever they would type in, like they would probably type some really interesting stuff in their prompt. Anime girl cute age 20 realistic. Let's see what happens. Oh, why did it? Oh, I typed numbers in. I accidentally typed numbers in and it switches the screen. Sorry. But I'm very cute. Oh, here we go. That's my anime cute girl age 20 realistic. I'm kind of. Oh, okay. The eyes. I mean, it obviously draws better than we would. So just in case if you just start watching, this is Midjourney, an AI program that basically like whatever you type in, it will animate. So if you want to type something in the chat, we just animate it. Let's do it. And I'm like, Well, that's a nightmare. There's some nightmares to be seen here on this, but I don't even know what you would type in to get like the worst nightmare. But yeah, um, let's do something cool. I guess imagine a wild, creative roller coaster in the sky, and let's see what it comes up with. For me, it's like kind of hard because, like, yeah, obviously my spelling is sometimes weird, but yeah. Oh yeah, hey, my account is in there. That's my Discord. That's why, yeah. Well, that doesn't really look like a roller coaster yet. It looks more like cloud so far, but it will upscale and it will become more distinct. So yeah, unless you obviously cannot imagine what you wanted. Somebody had like a really cool thing, like a T-Rex fighting with like what was it, octopus, and that was like, or giant octopus, and that was like really cool looking. Here we go. It's becoming something here. I think like this is like actually getting somewhere. Can I actually make this bigger? Oh, somebody chatting with me. There's like free. Whoops. Now, well, she definitely doesn't look like 20, but could be. I don't know. Definitely a trap. Um, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I kind of want to see where my roller coaster is. That's also like a thing I don't like about it. It's a Discord server, so you kind of like you get lost. Oh, there it is. This is not really like a roller coaster. This kind of goes into the direction. Like obviously, I should have to hone in on the fact that I want a roller coaster, but yeah, you can't have everything. Yeah, let's go back. There we go. Type in weeaboo. Imagine. Let's do it. Imagine. This is better than NFT. It's pretty much reminds me of NFTs. Some people use AI to generate NFTs, and that is like the thing where I'm like, that's why I don't really believe in like some of the NFT projects, because it's just a random image that was imagined. It doesn't hold any value because yeah, it's just random crap basically. And if it would be like a real art piece, I did actually like a tutorial on YouTube how to scan an art piece and make a 3D object out of it, and then basically have that free object be animated as a video. So you could buy the NFT and the real thing. That makes a lot of sense, like you get a real object and an NFT with it. But yeah, all that other stuff doesn't really make sense so far. So Weeaboo, I don't even know what a Weeaboo is. Like if whatever that program puts out right now, it knows more than me there. Weeaboo. Yeah. Jelly Duck, you gotta explain what a Weeaboo is. So I at least know what I have to look for. Here we go. Here we go. Check this out. At a depressed person, age 20, with a tired, gloomy face, a cigarette in his mouth, white skin, white Bluetooth head. Obviously, it got a little bit messed up, but you can reimagine everything, and then we'll make a variation out of it, an upscale. And yeah, you get a couple options there. Oh, I'm accidentally typing in my things. I shouldn't use this right now. Yeah. Actually, looking at batteries, apparently, this is what happens. Nope, I do not know what a weeaboo is. Actually, I should maybe just type it in. but not on stream. Who knows what it is? Weeaboo. Meaning. Oh! Yeah. I did not know this is what it is, but yeah, you never stop learning, I guess. Oh yeah, let's check the downloads and open up Premiere Pro. Because we have to edit. It's like a thing I have to still do. I have to edit my podcast so we can upload it tomorrow. And it's actually about Midjourney. So if you want to know more about Midjourney, Infinite Creative Podcast, whoop whoop. This is how our preset looks so far. Everything, looks kind of cool, I guess, The background is spinning, obviously. We're talking about a whole lot of freelance work, creative stuff, and all that shenanigans. But yeah, let's import the thing I just downloaded. Downloads should be Infinite Creative Podcast right here. Now let's see if it's actually the beginning. 1 hour. Let's undo this because I usually just copy and paste the attributes from copy and paste attributes because then I don't have to set the levels and everything. It just makes everything automatically. Well, it's very nice. Very nice. So let's see. Oh, what do we have here? Oh yeah, I forgot. Did I accidentally now deleted that? No, I did not. Perfect. So we started having an intro for our podcast, and I was thinking sooner or later we should do really highly edited intro beginnings for our podcast. But it takes a lot of time, and that's the one thing we don't have. Time, By the way, if you're subscribe to my channel and you want to know anything else besides AI and whatever, just comment down below. Whatever, why you're here. Tell me why you're here on my channel. For the e-bikes, for the cameras, for the merch, I don't know, or for my land stands, 3D printing. I do a lot of shenanigans. I also got told by somebody that it will be really hard to scale my channel because it's not 100% clear what my channel is about, and that's pretty true. But yeah, I really like though the new Prison Live Studio because it really shows the chat and everything in real time, what's very neat. So let's go all the way over here. Yeah, let's delete the stuff, and then let's move this stuff, control, and move into here. And let's see, this is our quick intro that we have. Welcome to the Infinite Creative Podcast. My name is Fitz, and we got here
Sean. Hey guys.
Yeah, so today is episode 12, and in the last 2 episodes, I think, actually, it was really AI heavy, and actually this episode is even more AI heavy because we talked about Midjourney, and we talked about how an artist in Colorado won an art competition and basically won the whole thing, and he openly said, hey, I used this tool, and they did not know what it is, and so he just won. And we're just oh, you can try Midjourney for free? And we kind of got curious about it, so we took it up to us to experiment a little bit. And today we will talk about how to be a good AI composer, how you can use Midjourney, what funny enough, an AI composer, that will be probably a new job that will come up in the future. And all you really need to know is really a lot of art terms and styles, You basically have to be do you prefer Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve for video editing? I did video editing on both. So I did 1 or 2 years DaVinci Oh, I'm accidentally rendering. I need different shortcuts to switch my scenes. But yeah, I did 1 or 2 years on Premiere Pro, and same for DaVinci Resolve, and I switch always back and forth. So I lost completely track of how many years what I used. But right now I like Premiere Pro better, and I also got a MacBook, so I'm like, yeah, learning to edit like with Final Cut, but because I'm lazy and I just edit with whatever I know already, So I always switch back and forth. But currently, this is what we're doing. We're putting our templates over where they're supposed to go, and we make sure that Sean's template is on Sean. And this is like the Midjourney that actually won the art competition. Was crazy to think about. Did I do all the talking in the beginning? That's not good. It should be like going back and forth. Yeah, so that's actually also kind of interesting. I told Sean to make the winning art piece so that he describes this here on the right here, um, and recreate it, with the AI. Obviously, his attempt came out like that, which is not even close. So it's actually kind of hard to describe something very, very good. So I need a moment where yep, he laughs there. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, you pull it up again. Pull it up again because, like, visual brand designer. Is he somewhere? I want him there a little bit longer, so it actually makes sense to overlay his title there. But I also don't want to have like me getting a title in the beginning and he's getting his title way too late. Oh yeah, let's put it right here. He talks here a little bit more. Obviously, there's a big gap there. I don't like that. I want to blend in the intros and the descriptors. I get around the same time, so it's fair, because like you never know how long it stays. Blah blah blah. Talk, and let's go to the next segment. So this is kind of the template that we have right now, so I don't have to do too much. Let's move all those way past. So where's me talking? Actually, we can move mine completely away because no, we just switched them around. This is better. We switched them around. And I was like, yep, somewhere there. I'm coming back right here. But like I said, yeah, there we go. Maybe 1 or 2 frames later. Yeah, don't forget to comment below because I want to talk about stuff or unpack the thing. If the thing actually comes, that will be great. But who knows? So is this matching? Nope, it's not matching. I actually think I should delete those two. We don't need that many call to actions there. I also think like let's actually test the Prism chat out in a second and try to see if we can actually animate some text on there. This is actually my favorite part about that podcast, talking about like what is a beautiful girl, and it really delivered there. I was like, damn. Yeah, let me know in the chat below what you think about that. Because I think it actually was decent. I was like very hitting the nail. Oh yeah, we also talked about Leonardo DiCaprio making a pizza, and this is what we got. My favorite was the top left because it looks like Leonardo DiCaprio is like, "Oh, look at my pizza," and the other one is like a serious pizza making onto the right. This one is like, "Oh yeah, when is that thing ready?" And this is like, "Hey, I'm in the kitchen making pizza." All AI generated. It's it's pretty good. Oh, I think somebody. No, that could be. yeah. This is how I lose all my viewers. Running for my package because we're waiting for my video transmitter that will be coming hopefully soon. But in the meantime, we're editing and drinking Belvies. Just in case, a Belvie is a sparkling beverage. It's really good. It's just sparkling water, basically. 260. And that's arranged just a little bit differently. So after the switch I wanted, and have he's describing stuff. That's always good. So I was like, oh yeah, it showcases he's an expert in whatever he does. Yeah, Sean, web designer. Yeah, so yeah. Is this actually the end?
That's where it's like, okay, well, we can actually get better and better at each of these tool sets, right? Like I could get better at coding and web design. I could get better at AI generation stuff. I could get better at...
Yeah, we ended the podcast somewhere there, and obviously talking about AI composing and Midjourney and all that shenanigans. But 10 minutes.
It's all focus, right? I mean, it all just comes back to like, what do you want to focus while you're on this planet, and how do you move the pieces to focus on that?
You want to focus, like you could live like an animal, just live in the moment and just do your thing, be happy, Nothing wrong with that, but it's like, it seems like we're developing in that direction because like it doesn't really make sense to be like a master of the one thing because it will be obsolete in like 1 or 2 years. What is like a really weird thing. And
get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Yeah, it's been a good episode, man.
Very creative problem. Everybody, just comment down below your thoughts because I'm very curious about this, and I think we should wrap this episode up. Comment down below what you think about AI. And AI composing, because that is actually like a topic that is like, it will be really big. And like AI composing is like, we experimented in the podcast. We basically talked about it and how you become a good AI composer. And yeah, it's very accessible right now because you can experiment with Midjourney for free and you can try to compose some imagery and like things. And you basically just tell AI what you want. And the better you can describe it, the better the results are. And that is basically a job in the future, just telling somebody how you want something done because somebody doesn't know how to describe something in the right sense. Like for me as an example, it's really hard to describe art pieces and whatever and styles and what I want. But Sean, for example, he's a native speaking English guy, so he can just describe whatever he wants and he will get better results than me. And the more art styles, way better results. Other relative. But yeah, we're ending the podcast.
Yeah, well, we could. Yeah. We'll plan something. Yeah. We'll get out of the AI VR world. We've been there a little bit much in the last couple episodes. So yeah, we'll get back into the old stuff, the old world. But yeah, man, it's been a great episode. I appreciate it. It's been good.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. Have a good one. Okay, and we'll cut it right there. It's like, oh. What did you say? Now I'm kind of curious. Like, let's see. I actually can't wait to see a new video project coming out. Actually, not sponsored. Yeah, him DiCaprio pizza. Yeah, you're right. I need some music in the background. Can we do that with Prism Live? It also sounds like prison, like you're imprisoned, but it's actually not. Yeah, with the pizza, that was my favorite part about the whole podcast there. Let's see. Do we have some? What can we add? Add source. How long is reading does it gonna take? I'm done now. I basically just throw it in there because the preset is always the same. We're just like talking. I put like it's always the same thing. I just throw the video in there, edit, upload, and then I uploaded it to Spotify. Yo, what up? What up? We were talking about like AI and Midjourney and stuff, and how we are currently having like my podcast. I hope so. I want to buy those microphones. I'm currently getting a video transmitter, and I'm very hype about it. I got the Ason Cine i2 for some live streaming stuff. And obviously, I have to experiment a little bit more with it because, like, yeah, this is next level stuff right there. Yeah, and I'm currently experimenting with this Prism Live Studio stuff, and this is new. It's like usually I'm used to OBS, and I'm like, okay, let's try Prism Live, and it's really nice because it allows you to have the chat there, and yeah. Basically experimenting a little bit and waiting obviously for the package, and when the package comes I'm stoked and maybe test that thing right now, and just like put the camera on something and run around and do like a Prism Live experiment. But yeah, also like going back to what is it? Oh, because we're in the settings, actually it doesn't switch the screen. So what we're doing, yeah, this is here the podcast we did, and the Infinite Creative Podcast, where we talked about Midjourney, and Sean here, he bought Midjourney, the subscription, and we did like some experiments. So, and that podcast goes live tomorrow, and we're basically talking about AI, freelancing, all that jazz. So if you want to be on that podcast, let me know, because yeah, that is like, we need a guest for that podcast. And then I have like another podcast to create before consume. Yeah. But I have like 20 people lined up, and I'm very stoked because there's some really cool people, and I'm like, oh, but I need to add it like an intro and put it to the next level, because this podcast is a little bit better than the other one. But yeah, so wait a second, why do we don't see? Oh yeah, I also don't like the new interface of like Premiere Pro. I don't like what they did here, like import, edit, export. It's like, oh, let's redo everything. And I'm like, yeah, nobody likes that. Now I have to like relearn. It's not relearning, like, yeah. Yeah, so basically, did the animation end there? Why is it not spinning? So we have a really slow spin going on the background image. Yep, it ended there. We don't want that. So that it's like a little bit more interesting to watch, and yeah, gives it a little bit Shazam. Obviously, it's like not the best, but we're adding little things with each episode on that one. But yeah, you can't have everything because this is like just a passion project of ours. But yeah, a little bit animation, a little bit logo. Next time we're improving like the overlays a little bit. We have like, welcome to the Infinite Creative Podcast. My name is Fitz, and we got you,
Sean. Hey guys.
Yeah, Sean's actually a really good web designer. Like, he got me on some shoots and stuff and freelance work. Like, he is a good guy, and he knows his stuff. He's like really good. But yeah, and here's me, the creative weirdo. Yeah, I never actually heard anything about Prism Live till like yesterday, I think. And I'm like, oh, I got to experiment with that. And I'm like, so far, it's pretty cool. I really love the chat feature here. Obviously, I still need to add like some animations, graphics. Apparently, it also has like some AI background templates and whatever. This is a thing I should do too right now. It's very peaceful with the video in the background. My favorite thing is currently like to draw on the screens and stuff, so I can actually draw what I really like. Hey, this is my Rode microphone. Hey, obviously it would be better if it is like live drawing, but that's probably possible too, but I'm not 100% sure how. Is there a way to just, oh no, no, I can hide it, so why can't I? Yeah, there's a couple things I still have to experiment with it. And the problem is if you do like a live stream or something, you always look like a fool when you try something out. But yeah, it's better to look like a fool and later on don't look like a fool after you mastered it versus never starting. So also, Jelly Duck, thanks for being an OG. I don't even know how long we know each other. And yeah, it's probably like years, like 5 years at least. because like since 7 years I'm in the US, and yeah, it's been a while. It's actually been a while. And yeah, let's export this podcast. Let's go quickly onto free and let's hit export. And that's the most annoying thing about this whole thing. Call it episode 12. Episode 12. 1 2 is the scene switch. And now on stream, we can't wait till it's yeah. Yeah, now we can wait 10 minutes and 38 seconds till the thing is done exporting. Yeah. So how do I make yeah. Oh, we can also do face filters. No. Yeah, let's do some face filters. Let's see how that turns out. Virtual background. Remove background. I want to do that. Come on. Do it right now. Do I have to select that and then do this? Ooh, look at that. There's some really cool skins for the virtual backgrounds. Like, let me show you. This one is like really epic. The problem, I always feel bad using like stock stuff because like it feels like, oh, somebody else already has it, and you don't want to be like somebody else. You kind of want to have your own thing, But yeah, let's see what Prism Live still has. Like, let's do some face filters. Oh, this is still exporting. Nope, this is not what I want. Beauty, yeah, let's do the beauty shenanigans. Please add Prism camera to. Oh yeah, okay. So I have to add the Prism camera. Add source Prism camera. Okay. I hit okay. Then we use this and let's see if I'm disappearing. No, this is just a chat. Okay. Deactivate, activate. Okay. Oh, it's not working. Oh, okay. I see how it is. We gotta activate that. So I cannot actually do this unless I add maybe another camera. I could do that. Virtual remove background. Okay. Okay. And let's do, which capture card do we use? I don't have port free, or I do have one port free. We're doing, yeah, let me get this capture card. This capture card. We maybe, oh wait, let's use the iPhone. Use some iPhone filters. Because Prism Live, yeah, I do not like the name of it. It just sounds like some. Oh, I hear the car. Maybe the package is coming. Obviously, I heard the car, but obviously it didn't really turn out to be my yeah, it's streamception, isn't it? Oh, yeah, let's do the IV cam. So this is IV cam. It's probably my favorite app for live streaming. if you don't have like a professional camera, because it allows you to use your iPhone camera and gets you full control over everything. And the features are actually really great. Currently, we're trying to set up a second camera and use Prism camera and basically see what the face filters look like and how everything else looks like. And obviously this is like we're just doing shenanigans. Allow. I'm just experimenting with Prism Live because it seems really cool so far. And we're going on to IVCam, my favorite app. They should sponsor me, to be quite honest. And allow. Dim 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 dim. And yeah, it's kind of Inception right now. I'm searching for you. Basically, if you have any things that you think I should add to my stream, or you have any recommendations, let me know because I'm very curious about it. Searching for your PC. It's connected via USB cable. So that's interesting. Like IVCam usually works like a charm, but obviously right now it doesn't because that is like how it happens. Landscape. I don't want to even connect it via IP because like I connected it via cable. It should just allow. Still not working. Host is down. Okay, well that doesn't work. Well. Well, I guess we don't test a new Prism Cam, but it is what it is. Or maybe I have to update because like I got the new update for the iPhone and I'm now on 16 and I really dig the update, but yeah, talking about the new iPhone in general, I will not upgrade because it's not really an upgrade, I think, it's just like money making. Unless you buy the top of the line iPhone 14, like the Pro Max, you don't get really new features, which is very, very, very annoying. If you buy a new phone, you should get top of the line, but apparently they are using the old chips and whatever for like the iPhone 14 for the regular editions, and only the top of the line version gets the new chip and everything. I'm like, what? That's kind of messed up, to be quite honest. But yeah, I think I changed the stream. Yeah, this is better this way. And let's move everything again over. We're currently experimenting with the live stream setup. But yeah, it's been a situation. We're also doing in the meantime a little podcast edit. And besides that, we're waiting for my package because I want my video transmitter to arrive. And if that arrives, we can do an unpacking live. Yeah. We also could watch some YouTube videos together and see how that turns out, because that is also like, if you have a good YouTube video, send it in the comments below and I basically watch it with you. It's always kind of interesting to see what other people enjoy watching, to be quite honest. Oh, my scene 2 is gone. Yeah, so let's remove this. Yep. You have a gaming cafe? Yeah, back in the day, that was like, I think like when it was like 2000s or something, there was like gaming coffees, and because not everybody had a PC and there was not always internet, and now it's like, oh, everybody has internet on their phone, and it's really weird, So it seems like it's like a dying thing. Yeah, we also could game. Like, I have not gamed yet with. Oh, I hear the break. That could be my package. go. Here we go. Let's go. Oh. Ugh. I think I should rename the stream. I don't even know if I can rename it. Where's my knife? I need my knife because this is unboxing time. Oh yeah. So, oh yep, it's it's unboxing time. First though, we get a knife. And I think we're actually gonna use this camera here. Let's go, unboxing time. It's like my birthday gift. I had my birthday was yesterday, so I basically got a gift card, and I'm like, let's buy the thing that I wanted to buy, you know. And yeah, let's see. And this will be kind of like, it's kind of a business expense, but I didn't use my business account, and I'm like, should have. But yeah, so that's like return stuff. We ain't returning anything. Got this here, obviously. I have to rearrange the focus. I'm so sorry. There we go. And we kind of move this to the side. I guess you still can hear me, or yeah. Ooh. You know, I live in Florida, and because we live here in Florida, it's hot out there. It's hot. Right now, it's like prime heat, so the AC barely can keep up with it. And I touched this, and it's hot. So this is the package. Sniff test and everything. So here we go. 60 FPS, 1080. Is that the right one? Yeah, it's the Cine Eye Pro S2, whatever, you know. I have some batteries and everything, so we're going to test this one out right now, actually on stream with this camera, with the A6 400 that I bought for a really good steal because COVID, and I got lucky. Well, I'm actually in general the most lucky person ever, but just saying. I turn on some stream background music, and let's see. Jelly Duck, I need your help. So you have to let me know if you hear the music in the background, because I want to have some non-copyrighted YouTube music. And we're just turning it on YouTube. Because like for the unboxing, I want to have like a little bit Shazam, you know what I mean? Oh, I even see it with a thing. By the way, before we forget, we will unbox this in a second and test it out. This has like 500 feet range for video transmission, what is really great, and it will greatly help for my video production company that is called Fitzay. Obviously, that's not the best name, but I have to reprint, rename everything in a little bit. But right now, it is what it is, and we're going on to my YouTube, and we're going to go into the studio, and then we're going into yeah. So you want to see my YouTube stats, by the way? Let's show them too. People maybe like that. So this is the YouTube stats. We got 12K views a month, 200 watch hours. I need to get that like I think to like 280 or something. And then I'm like, I will make it on the end of the year as being like, oh, you're getting paid again. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get those hours up there, you know what I mean? Monetization, this may be something interesting for the people. We're like halfway there. We're nearly there with the subs. Obviously, it's not easy to get monetized on YouTube. You have to actually produce some quality content. You have to be in your niche, blah, blah, blah. It's really tough. But we're going to music, audio library. We're turning on NF. Oh, and effects it was. They are actually really good because they put out a lot of music. You know what I mean? NFX here. Okay, just let me know if you can hear it.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in bed.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I
Now we
stay
have to activate
dead, maybe
actually
you'll
the
get sick of being the
that's fine.
monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something.
That's good. So it should be better now. Is it okay? So yeah, it should be fine, no? Jelly Duck, thumbs up, thumbs down. Is the audio good? Because we want to do the unboxing right. So the whole video production journey is like kind of tough because like you always have to buy the newest, best gear. I have like 5 cameras back there. It's actually very annoying, you know? So technically I should be content with one, but like let's say you film a wedding. You need like 3 cameras to get all the angles. Then you need a person to run around to cut a little bit the cinematic highlight reel basically, so that you get a little bit movement in. And there's a lot of gear you need as a videographer. And then there's people who do it with 1 camera, but imagine now you're on a wedding and your camera dies. What you do, you know? So you need to have the backup. It's very annoying. And then you need multiple SD cards and computers and quality, 4K, 8K. Always something new is coming out. But yeah, here we go. No excuses. So here we go. It also says dual band. It has a 5 Hz that is really good for fast transmission, and the 2 Hz is like for distance. Yeah, I want the music, by the way, just to be a little bit in the background, but it doesn't have to be like. Oh, we got the live unboxing. Oh, is that actually? I'm actually being like a little bit like, okay, we're doing it slowly. And this has like really slow, it's really fast. So the latency of this thing is hopefully really not noticeable. So basically when people are talking, the video should line up with the video should line up with the talking. You know, there should be no delay. When the packaging is so airtight that you barely can pull it apart. Oh, there we go. Everybody on the internet was like saying the package is way like the transmitters are way bigger than you actually would say. But here, this is really nice. The card is if you would be blind, you could be reading it because like they have like the physical imprints, and they have a Facebook group, extended warranty, and everything. I like that. Cine IS Pro, but the 2 Pro S. I cannot speak anymore. Live streaming is tough because you cannot actually be quiet, because if you're quiet, you lose people. But yeah, so it's a Cine I. Let's zoom on to it. It's the Cine I 2S Pro. What is really nice, and this is how it looks. Yeah, I don't like this song actually. We're gonna skip the enough, and we're going to Immortal. They're putting so much music out, it's not funny. Like NFX and NFX. NFX is putting so much music out. I do have a business card. It's somewhere on my shelf. We also have, for someone later, we have the one chip challenge. But this is like a special treat. Rachel and I gonna do that together, you know. We'll get here the business card for the video production business, you know. Me with the gimbal and everything. Ooh, this looks feels really good, really heavy. Oh, it's really hot right now. This feels like 50 degrees or something. So hot out there. I touch it and it's hot. There's no batteries or anything, so it cannot overheat or anything. But it feels hot because it was outside. Yeah, and it smells like electronics. Yeah. So, do I have 8 antennas? How many antennas do I have here? So, we have the 2 transmitters, 1 transmitter, 1 receiver. Then we have in the package down below, we have a couple antennas and a couple accessories. So we can put that bad boy onto our camera. What is very nice to have. I like when they come with accessories. The only downside, it doesn't come with HDMI cable because like you never know what type of cable you need because like this works with all sorts of cameras, you know. And we have 9 antennas, but it only needs 8. So if we break one, we're fine. We got some backup for us. Let's set up the receiver. I hope I don't break it. I want to go a little bit down here and let's see if we can move this actually. Yeah, so I also don't like this one. Let's do this one. And we also do the live test, actually, I think. If you have an idea what I should test with this video transmitter, so I can walk somewhere and transmit video to this live stream. Maybe can go in the yard. I will not see what you guys are riding then, but I will be able to be like, maybe pull it up on my phone and then see how the latency is. And I have my first experience of how it actually is turning out. Also, let a comment down below about this thing here if you kind of have any questions. This is tight, this is tight, this is tight, this is tight. We can move the antennas. I don't know why you wouldn't move them. It's pretty tall. So one of the things is also like pretty cool. Now I can actually go like if there's a live event, I can offer to like business owners that are like having live events and they want to sell tickets online. I'm like, hey, if you set up a Patreon or whatever, I can host a Patreon and basically give you access to your live event and basically run around with the camera, film the event live, and have like a multi-camera setup there because like I have multiple cameras and I have some live streaming experience. So yeah, there's several ways how to monetize live streaming basically. And nowadays like everybody's doing like the boxing matches, especially here in Florida. It's like the backyard fighting and whatever. You kind of could host that, but I wouldn't do this. But yeah, so I hope my batteries are actually charged and this is not falling down. Is there anything down below? Nope. So this is what we got. We got like 9 antennas. We put one in here into the packaging. We got the covers for the antennas. Yeah. And then we got really neat business cards that is like very nicely imprinted. And this, like some adapters. And let's put it actually on, where's my Sony a6400? Let's do that. And I get a battery. Still got a MPF battery. Does that fit? Yeah, that seems to fit. That seems to work. That's the receiver. And we need another battery. Where's the other battery? I have multiple of those, but you know how it is with gear. There's a lot of gear flying around. Well, let's set up first the camera, I would say, and then we're worrying about powering it. So we get this adapter. Has a Micro Four Thirds. Yeah, I heard a lot of good stuff about this thing. This actually feels really nice, and it also sounds really good. This is the transmitter. There's a battery charge on this one. There's not even a battery in there, perfect. So technically we don't really need a battery for that. So this goes over here. So we have one battery. Now we just need to find the other battery. Then we can do the live test, what will be very interesting. Then you can I can basically run around with that and be like, hey, this is live. So we got battery for the phone. So then here. So wake up. I think I'm actually giving you guys autofocus. Because like I'm going now in the distance searching for the other battery. I don't want to both batteries today here. And I'm like, now I don't find my MPF batteries. By the way, how is this work with your device that you're using? I will have another capture card, and I will basically hook this up to the capture card, and then it will transmit the video from the camera to so this camera will transmit to this, and this will be on the capture card. Yeah. I just need to find my other battery. That's all I need to do right now. But yeah, I maybe make that like a second stream if that is not really turning out, because like it's really hard to find your stuff when you're like streaming and trying to talk the whole time. Yeah, camera's live. Okay. It's not on the monitor either. This is kind of like a bummer right now. I have two batteries of that type, that exact type, you know, and so I have two batteries of that exact type, and now I don't find the second one. And I was like, oh yeah, I saw both batteries today, and I'm like, somehow I moved the one battery and can't fathom where I just put it. And mind you, it should be in this room. So there's not many options. Like I have here my monitor thing. Can I externally power them? That is the real question. Because I just need one that is powered. I also have other batteries. Let's see. But there's another chance that it is right here. Could be also in my bag here. Well, I found a different battery right now. Well, I guess I'm kind of giving up. I kind of want to be honest. I need to search and quiet for that battery, and then I maybe go live again and just like test this thing out. So maybe see you in a little moment, and yeah, have a good one.